Hello, my name's Tristan Magistus and this is Stardew Valley. We're on day 8 of our first winter. Day 8 of winter is the Festival of Ice, I think it's called. Festival of Ice, yeah. So we will go and do that. It's quite a little fun little thing. And you get a prize for winning a competition, basically. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. With our big cash earning, we're in a situation where we can just about afford both the two final upgrades, and we have the wood and we have the stone. However, we cannot start either of them because we won't be able to get into... Find any tree seeds while chopping wood. You can plant those in the ground and a new tree will grow. Get creative. Yeah, we can't. What can't we do? Distracted myself. So this life elixir recipe requires red mushrooms, purple mushrooms, morels, and chanterelles. Red mushrooms, purple mushrooms, morels, chanterelles. Okay, so in theory we could make 6 of those. 4 of those. What? Like that. But I think we need those in other recipes. Anyway. In terms of fried mushrooms, which is George's favourite food, that's a common mushroom and a morel, you see. Should we make one of them? I'm tempted at some point to go around and do the... You see what I mean about the randomly taking the thing? Why didn't it take that one? That would logically be the first one in the row, but it took one from there. I'm tempted to go around and give out all the gifts for, when it's Sebastian's birthday. So yeah, so fried mushroom is that. I'm sure there's another recipe that uses mushrooms. So roots platter is the one we're using because we get the thing. Miner's treat, mining and magnetism. See, that is quite good as well. Shall I give that a go? I mean, it uses 2 of those, mate. Winter roots used in anything else? Difficult to tell. I can't see them in any recipes we've got. It's difficult to know, to be honest with you. Yeah. So. And we'll keep an appropriate number of them. The chanterelles didn't seem to be used in anything else, but I might as well keep both of them. The reds will sell. The common mushrooms we'll keep 10 of or something. We'll put that in there. Or actually, I'll put that in the other thing. Because we didn't sort this one out yesterday. So. If we stick that... Oh, all of our things have harvested. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, you see we can't go to Robin and get the... Ooh. Oh no, that's alright, we've done that one with Gunther. So we're going to go and do the Festival of the Winter Star, right? Oh, that was all. Okay. And that therefore means that, and being a festival day anyway, we can't get Robin to do anything for us. The carpentry shop will be closed. How are the girls doing? 2 and 2. Okay. help. So although we got the money for that, we can't actually, you know, do the business. We don't seem to be getting enough. Or as many duck eggs as I was expecting. They're not being done, they're not left around, are they? Because they're meant to be every 2 days. So put that. Cheese, we really want an ordinary cheese actually, so I should have put that in there so that we can sell this other cheese. So, no, wrong chest. I'm going to colour this one red. So this is all the seeds we've got kicking about, plus any items that we want to do something with. So that's the void essence. These are all sort of presenty items. So might as well pop that in there. Or actually, should I put that? No, let's pop that in there. And those are all fine. Oh, I have definitely given that to Gunther, yeah. Before. So sell all of them. And there. Tristan Justice, how are you doing? I've enclosed some instructions on how to make one of my favourite fish recipes. Sashimi. Massive stomach rumble there for me. Dear Tristan says, nothing is more satisfying than cooking with fresh vegetables from your garden. I've enclosed a recipe to help you out. Take care, Caroline. Parsnip soup. So what we want to do is grab these winter seeds and harvest and plant. The Festival of Winter Star has started, but we've got ages yet. 2 o'clock is the latest we can go there. So, we're getting some more winter roots, so we can put those indoors. We'll sell these silvery ones. We also gain that, which we don't really... We might as well keep the basic, or, you know, sort of some of them, so that we can do more winter seeds. It does require yams to do winter seeds, doesn't it? Not yams. Yeah, no, winter root. Yeah, it does. So I put those indoor, and then we've got 4 of those. 1, 4 of those. Only 2 of those, so all the way around. We've only got 2. Oh no, 4 crocuses. There you go. 4 of those. 4 of those. 4 of those. 4 of those. So we can sell all of them. Put this in here. Sell these. Convert the rest. Although I wanted to keep some crocuses, didn't I? We didn't get that many. No, I've already got some crocuses. Just convert them to winter seeds. Because they took, what was it, 6 days or something? So we'll get 3 rounds out of it. Which is cool. It's still only 9:20, so we'll... Looks like Horson's got the day off for some reason today. I don't know why I'm not riding Horson. I at least want to chop down these big trees. Ah, so we've got some pine resin there. But I say, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I can read that. Ah, I know about this. Have you found my secret in the dark tunnel? I look forward to meeting you. So, it was regular cheese I wanted to put in the thing, wasn't it? I'll just get rid of that duck here. So I can build 3 more things. These, it turns out, are worth something. So we might as well sell them. A little bit of extra change. I'm not going to do that. Do that. I know what that is. That the secret in the tunnel. Should we go to the Winter Festival? I'm pretty sure it's still on. I haven't popped up. There we go. Yeah. I'm entering the ice fishing competition today. Why not? It's rare for that Willie ever loses, though. We'll have to see about that. Oh, ice. A beautiful material to sculpt in, but so impermanent. But I guess that might make the art even better. Maybe. I'm sorry, but carving ice parapets requires my undivided attention. The forest looks beautiful in the winter, doesn't it? How's winter coming along for you, Trismegistus? If it was up to me, I'd probably have a pizza festival at the saloon instead. Wife dragged me out into the gold for this. Did I ever tell you how George and I first met? He actually pelted me with a snowball in this very festival. I'm not very creative when it comes to snowmen. I want to give him a carrot nose. What kind of snowman should we make? Classic one? Carrot nose, top hat scarf, something funky, icicle antennas, pine cone eyes. Snowmen are boring, think outside the box. Go with a classic. I guess maybe it's best to stick with the classics, huh? Wow, this snowman needs a makeover. Who made this? Emily started helping without any provocation. Does that mean something? Gulp. I plan on winning the ice fishing competition. Willie is going to be pretty hard to beat though. He does this kind of stuff day and night. Snowmen are okay, I guess, but mostly I'm looking forward to the spring. I guess playing winter isn't all bad. Sorry? I guess winter isn't all bad. Playing in the snow can be fun. I read that. Let's read that. Just diagonally. Let's talk to Pierre. The snow is so cold I can't feel my fingers anymore. Perhaps some kind of gloves would be in order. What do you think of my snow goon? You know what? I probably should have worn a jacket. Hey Trismegistus, ready for some ice fishing? Yes, I'll do my best. Yes, and I'm going to beat you. To be honest, I'm not. I'm bad at fishing. Do my best. That's the spirit. I feel bad for all the poor cold animals out there. Extreme temperatures can put your body under a lot of stress, so make sure to bundle up. Oh, and enjoy the festival. Sorry there's no food. Just wait until the Feast of the Winter Star. You'll be stuffed for days. I wonder if you can go in any of these. No. 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 Is there anything over here? All the trees and stuff have gone. Oh look, there's Linus. Hello Linus. Igloo buildings, an art form I picked up from the tundra dwellers who live beyond the frozen sea. That was many years ago. There's the wizard. You can never get to the wizard in any of the... Well, I think there are a couple where you can. We're not heading so far. So far, though. Yeah, we got that squirrel. Let's have a look. Not done these chaps. Hey, Tristan, just to say you're going to enter the ice fishing competition. Oh, not me. I don't know how to fish. Cold. No, I never get cold. Just young Vincent. I saw a big fish down there. That's everybody. Oh. Did we not do all the Devlins? Oh, he was a gentleman back then. I came over to see if he was okay. So that was about the meeting. Welcome to the Festival of Ice. The highlight of today's festival is the ice fishing competition. We set up this frozen lake and stocked it full of fish. Just let me know when you're ready to compete. Are you ready to participate in the ice fishing competition? Yes. So we have to use the basic rod from memory to do this. There is one of these that's particularly good from memory again. Alright everyone, let's begin this year's ice fishing competition. Contestants, your goal is to catch as many fish as you possibly can in 2 minutes using the provided fishing rods. You must catch a fish here from these holes in the ice. Well, is everyone ready? Begin. I'm just going to go to this one though. So I can't remember, there is one that's better than the others. So I can't remember which one it is. Oops. You don't actually need to do quality casts or anything. As I've noted before in the main fishing, doing short casts can actually be a little trickier than doing long ones. You don't need the perfects, but obviously a perfect means that you've caught it as quick as you possibly could have. So that's what you're trying to achieve, because you're trying to do as many catches as possible. Might get another one in. That's annoying. So we're going to end up with 7. Are we? Yes. Just. I don't know if 7... I can't remember if 7's enough to win. It's somewhere around there. If it's not 7, it's 8 or 9, you know. Well, that's a lot of fish. Gag, the smell. So he's not keen on fish. I must confess I too am not a big fan of fish. Now for the winner of this year's ice fishing competition. It was Registers with 6 big slimy fish. Oh no, we didn't get that last 7th. That's annoying. Here's your prize, enjoy. So we got a hat, a dress spinner, a barbed hook, and a magnet. Well, I mean you don't get the hat again. But, well, that's it for this year's Festival of Ice. Thanks for coming, everyone. Now let's release these poor fish. Yeah, you don't get all of that again. You just get cash prize if you win again. But it looks like only 6 is all you need. Can't believe I won. Well, time to head home. So what time is it now? Oh, it's 10 PM. Okay. So we'll chuck those in there because we can take them up. Because we've still got a dressed spinner on the go. And we'll just do a last bit of egg processing. So we can chuck that cheese in the fridge and take out the gold cheese that's in there. We'll probably end up in a situation where with your levelling you never get sort of ordinary cheese and you know, ordinary items basically. With duck egg, duck mayonnaise, you can use it in all the recipes. It's a sort of a like for like replacement. One thing I did want to do is, do we have any good effects? I asked this before. It doesn't have any effect. No effect that with that. Calamari doesn't have an effect. Fish tacos gives +2 to fishing. Can I make tortillas though? I can make tortillas. I don't have red cabbage though. So that gives +2 to foraging. That's quite good. Early game, that'd be quite good actually. But not now, I don't think, thinking about it. Fried mushroom does give +2 to attack. That's interesting. Trout soup gives a +1 to fishing. I think we've actually got a rainbow trout, haven't we? No, not sold up. Rhubarb pie, spaghetti, fried eel, and I think is the spicy eel. The fried eel gives +1 to luck, and I'm sure the spicy eel gives +2 to luck and speed boost. I think it is. So that's Mackie roll, tortilla. Farmer's lunch, +3 to farming. I wonder what that means. +3 to foraging. That's not bad. Dishes, +3 fishing. There you go. Sardines and hash browns. Can I make hash browns though? I don't think I can make hash browns. Certainly not on that recipe list. No, doesn't look like I can make hash browns anyway. The roots platter is the one we know about, as is Miner's Treat. Dish of the Sea. Radish. So there's a few that could have effects. But I don't think we've got the appropriate ingredients for them. I think I might see if I can dig up some of these seeds. Just in the time we got left. One thing that occurs to me with those stat boosts is whether you can use them for that fishing contest. I don't know whether it would apply them or not. So let's head to bed. So there you go, $7,000. So that was all of that winter stuff that we did. And there's your mayos and your cheeses. And then just because there was sheer volume of them, we got quite a bit out of that as well. Cool. So day 9 then, the plan is to straight away, or as quick as we can, go mining again. Because there's nothing doing today. Sebastian we've already got a frozen tier for tomorrow. Expect a few inches of snow tomorrow. Spirits feel neutral today, the day is in your hands. Grab them. Get on horsing. Say hello to our meowing cat. Oh, we got a duck feather. Excellent. I don't know where the duck eggs are going. That's strange. So, we have got a duck egg. Duck feather. I was not expecting that quite so soon. I don't know if you noticed, but the cows have not taken any food, as presumably didn't the ducks. I wasn't looking, to be totally frank. That is because on feast days or on special event days, it assumes you've fed the animals, so you don't actually have to go and feed them, or they don't actually get, take the food, as it were. So we now have a duck egg, a duck feather. So how are we doing on there? Because we've got that. And, oh no, duck feather was here, wasn't it? Is it enchanted? No, it's dyes, isn't it? So although we can go and submit that, it'll be more efficient for us to try and do it tomorrow. If I'm right with that. I'm just going to check for sure. Just had a horrible thought. Yeah. When it's Sebastian's birthday. We're going to head into the mines, but we're going to do it via the quarry. Another book? Blimey. So we're going to go to the quarry, and we're going to see what I mean? It spawns. See what I mean? As I mentioned in the previous episode, it spawns in random things. I say as the more filled up it gets, the fewer spots it's got to spawn in, so the fewer spawns it does. So if you clear it out every so often, then you give it the best chance to spawn you something in you might actually want. Did I bring the coal here? I did. So I think we want iron bars, really. It's only thingy, so we can... I say it's a thingy was morning. It's only early morning. That's what I was trying to say. So that's that done. Pop that in there. That in there. We might set up a smelting line. You know, proper full-on smelting line. But if we do, we'll put it in there, or shall we? I mean, you can put. This is one of the things I was mentioning about not being quite sure about building things outside of the outside of your farm. One of the things you have to be particularly careful of is the villagers walking through your stuff. The only things they won't walk through are now we're going to do coal, or are we going to be a bit adventurous and go for a bit of gold and try and boost that combat a bit further? See, we're still a bit underpowered. So that was 80. Wow, we got 2 of these. Thanks for that. Nuts. I'm sure it said neutral today, didn't it? I should have grabbed those bombs as I was down at the thing. So we've got 60 odd grand. So by my maths, we can do both of our see, I mean, they didn't take 4 hits to kill, did they? I don't know. Is that any better? +3 defense? Nope, that's no better. We're on 91. We're not getting very lucky with ladder drops. You can fish in the lager lake as well. Did I finish that thought? What I was going to say, if I didn't, was we're going to have for doing our both of our barns and leveling up our upgrading our pickaxe, I believe. Because the deluxe barn and deluxe coop should be a total of 45. That should be a total of 45,000 gold. And the I believe the don't you stink eye me. How are we doing with health? Need to be a little careful. Upgrading. Oh, bloody hell. Upgrading to the gold pickaxe, I think, costs 10 grand. In fact, upgrading to any gold item costs 10 grand. And obviously the 5 gold bars. 5 gold bars. Shall we just take a field snack to be a bit careful? Try and get ourselves above halfway. Crikey, nothing in there. So it's 5 PM. Nothing there either, blimey. Should we go up back to the earlier ones? The other reason I'm not going to Skull Cave is the best way to do it, as I think I mentioned, is to use ladders. Because the further down in the Skull Cave you go, the better the prevalence of iridium ore nodes. And obviously that's why you're there. That's the main reason you go to Skull Cave. We're almost full. And so you want to get down as quickly as possible, so the best way to do it is to take a whole load of stone with you and use that to just go down and down and down and down, build ladders, staircases rather, and go down and down and down and down as quickly as you can. But there's not really any practical way for us to build, to get that amount of stone. It only really becomes practical if you buy it, and you can buy it off a robin, as we previously established. But you obviously need quite a lot of money to buy that amount, so it's not expensive individually, but each ladder requires 99 stone, I believe. So in other words, an entire stack of stone only gets you 10 ladders, basically, give or take. So that's only 10 levels, and you need to be down to sort of around 100 or so to really ramp up. So our health has taken a bit of hammering. We'll try and kill this lad, or these lads even. To get us the... No. The boosts to XP. We're doing 815. So note of Maru's parts still needed for my greatest invention yet. Gold bar, iridium bar, battery pack, diamonds, strawberries. Those are her favourite items. But that kind of gives a bit more of a colourful reason as to why she particularly likes them. So it's 9:30. Ooh, there's a diamond there. Tempt me with a diamond. I wouldn't make it back. No, backer. I wanted to go over to the... That is annoying. Adventurers Guild. Because we've stacked up a load of weapons and... You know... a load of weapons and like rings and stuff. Oh. And there would be a big oil patch over there, wouldn't there? I'm just gonna go. Don't want to risk that too much. Yeah, we've got like combat boots and all sorts of stuff that we should be selling, really. Oh, we've also got the prize, didn't we, for the bats? Oh well. We could have done that as well. But it tempted me with tales of large oil patches and diamonds and things. You see? All of those we can sell at the Adventurers Guild. Pop them in there. And put... I should really do some more gold, I guess, shouldn't I? If I'm going to start upgrading, thinking about upgrading my stuff. So I'm fairly convinced that the quarry's quicker in terms of walking back and forth. So if we sell them, or sell them, keep them, or bomb. Should have put that. Given I came over here and I had all that stuff in that chest, I should have brought it with me, shouldn't I? The red chest. So sell that, sell that, sell that, keep that. Other chest, sell that, keep that, sell that, keep that, sell that, keep that. In the kitchen, keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that, keep those. Okay. So everything's all sorted and ready to go. We don't have to put the animals away, so we're not too bad. And tomorrow is Sebastian's birthday anyway, so we don't really need to be too fussed about losing energy or whatever. Oh, I got another diamond over there. Oh, and a maple syrup. With the maple syrup and stuff, I'm not sure whether it will keep producing during the winter. I will have to look that up. Because I suspect it simply finishes the one that it's on, if that makes sense. So, you know, if it's halfway through one, it finishes that off. And we'll put these in the appropriate chests. So that's the sea. We should make that blue, therefore. That's vegetable. That's fruit. So I'll make it pink. No. Yeah. Orange, actually. Like that. And that's vegetables, so I'll make it green. Dark green. That green. No, they're too close. Maple syrup. We needed that for a couple of bees, didn't we? A couple of bee houses. Bee gaffs. Right then. So that was day 9. A little bit of money again. Day 10 is Sebastian's birthday. Sebastian's difficult to find. He has the advantage, of course, for our purposes, of being at Robin's, living in Robin's basement like the vampire he is. So it should be relatively easy to check. And what we can do is actually go fishing, because he should go and smoke by the fishing spot. You might have seen him. He's sort of in the corner. It's another cheaty thing we can do with the 4K. So yeah, so that's the plan for tomorrow, and that's the end of this episode then. If you've been watching and you've enjoyed it, I hope you consider coming back for another one. I've been Registers. This has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.